Hello, this is another episode of an old guy opening things, and this is going to be exciting. It's almost like happy Christmas because you've got a new package and it's hadn't been opened, and it's a tool, and that's always a good thing. So that's what we're going to be doing today. A little sidebar, I wore my white shirt so it could accentuate my red eyes. A little theological side note, when Satan fell out of heaven, he took a third of the angels with him, and they became demons. And I think all that's pretty common knowledge if you have any background in the Bible, but you kind of have to go back to the original languages to also know that when he fell, he took with him 1/3 of the oak trees, the beautiful oak trees with him, and he turned them into cedar trees. And so there's 1/3 of fallen trees, cedars, that has been plaguing humanity ever since then, with cedar fever. So my eyes are real red, and it's not because they're happy tears. My eyes are red because of the cedar fever. So just you know that. And again, that's why I wore the white shirt, so you'd be able to see just how red my eyes are. So what we're going to do today is I got the Dremel 4300. So it's not just a Dremel, it's a 4300. And I mean, that's top of the line, just to be honest with you. And I'm really excited about it because I'm a crafty kind of guy, and this is supposed to be one of the crafty kind of tools to get. And we're gonna open it up, we're gonna see what it looks like, and see if maybe it's good or not. But before we do that, let's look at the packaging real quick. This top right corner, it's got the word "hi," and I think you're supposed to be high when you open it and use it. The word Dremel comes from the ancient French word to cut fingers off. So that's what Dremel actually means. And I think once you see some of the tools and some of the attachments that come with it, it makes perfectly sense that it was named after that. It's a 1.8 amp, which means it's the most powerful motor. It's most powerful than any motor in the world, or just motors on vehicles, or anyway, it's a 1.8 amp, most powerful motor, it says. It's got a pivot light. So when you have to do some pivoting, you've got a light to do that with. So that's gonna be exciting as well. You've got a pivot light on there. It's got a cord with it. It's a corded premium rotary toolkit. And you know this is a really good product because, in fact, and we've seen this before, we've got all kinds of languages on this carton. And I'm not even going to begin to identify exactly what they are. It looks very French and probably maybe Italian, because I think Dremel may be one of those languages. Don't know, but everywhere you see writing on here, you've got multiple languages below it and around it and everything, for all of our foreign friends that have bought one of these as well. It has a chuckless key, not a chuckless bell, or not a keyless John or a keyless Fred, but a keyless Chuck. And I think to a lot of us equipment guys, that means something. You know, we've got a keyless Chuck, so we don't need a key here for old Chuck. Then we've got the picture Down here at the bottom, it kind of just gives you a quick glance of the 40 accessories and 5 attachments that will be inside of this thing. How exciting is this? I mean, happy Christmas, really? So this is what it looks like. This, the top of it, it shows a color coding of, you can find your accessories by the color coding, from engraving, carving, to cutting, to grinding. Well, just on and on and on. You can do a lot of things and be color coded when you're doing it. So that's the top, that's the front. The side is all of the legal stuff on there. So when and if you have to sue them, you've probably got some information there that might help to do that. On the other side, you've got your streamlined picture of your Dremel 4300. And that baby looks hot, doesn't it? We'll see if it is, because again, it's the most powerful motor on there. Then at the very back, we've got our color chart that tells all the things we can do with these 45 pieces that will be in there in this Dremel 4300 that's going to be in there. And wow, look at all that stuff. And we'll see if in fact it's in there. You also have the Dremel experts that you can call, a 1-800 number, if you've got a question about this Dremel. So they've thought of everything, which again tells you, how good it probably is. So without further ado, let's open this mother and see what we got. It doesn't make perfect sense on how to open it, but we're fairly smart, so we can probably come up with something here. I would say it wasn't real easy, but here we go. I would say this is probably not real easy at all. See if we can push from one end and pull from the other and see if maybe we can get some movement. Here we go. So bye-bye carton. And this is our plastic Dremel 4300 case. And it's hard plastic, which maybe will weather good. So let's open it up and get excited about what we've got here. So this is one of those that you push up. That's a good sound, but I don't know how we open it up. Well, I think I just broke that. Magic. It opened up. No editing has taken place in this film. It happened just as you saw it. But here we go. This is our Dremel 4300 with a super high power motor. Here at the front, you've got your instructions and warranty information. A nice place to hold it there in this, look at that, 800 number for your Dremel expert that's just molded into that hard plastic. They've thought of everything. And so that's there. So then we've also got this, which is our actual equipment. These are our bag of attachments that are gonna go for different things. From, well, I'll be honest, I don't know exactly what they do. This is kind of above my pay grade in terms of everything it can do, but I'm excited about it. so these are my attachments, and then these are some other accessories that come with it. And I see all kinds of bits, polishing wheels, cutting wheels, grinding wheels, diamond tipped bits. I mean, we've got a lot of different stuff here for doing all kinds of crafts and creative things. And then this is the workhorse itself. Look at that. I mean, it's got a heavy ergonomic feel to it. It's like you're ready for battle with this thing. Got a cord. I wanted to go with the cord because I did. And then you've got this silver thing that pops out, and I'm sure it's a really good reason for that. There we go. Look at that. Look how that pops out. I guess so you can set it up. So there you go. We've got that. We've got our variable on and off with that. Well, that's how you turn it on. And then you can do your variable speeds to ooh, to ooh. A lot of different stuff going on there, which is pretty cool. And then very heavy duty. And I think you probably won't want to do this in the shower, but I think it is waterproof, because I think some of the stuff you'll be doing will be stone and that type of thing where you want to keep the stone wet. So this is our Dremel 4300, and I believe it's probably a good deal. Packaging, I would rate this probably a 6 on the Skipper scale. Had a little trouble opening the top, I'll be honest with you, and I'll have to edit that out. But it's certainly a good case, and got a lot of good instructions in it. Got a whole bunch of accessories and attachments that go with it, and I'm quite certain that the equipment itself is going to work just fine. So that's our Dremel 4300, and this is an old guy opening things.